Hello and welcome to The Game Plan, your favorite online sports show. My name is Kwame Boache. Today we'll be discussing a lot of issues here. You can join this conversation on our Facebook page, Paul's Ghana Sports. You can join us for all the discussion. You don't have to leave me interactive as we discuss issues. Today our topics is Black Star dominated. Well, the Black Stars played on Sunday, so you should know there are a lot of issues coming up from that game, although Kwesi Appiah did well in his first game. So we are going to discuss a whole lot of Black Stars issues like that we've segregated into different parts. So I think our first topic would be Kwesi Appiah's return to the senior national team of Ghana, that is the Black Stars. We knew he was around the first time, and then he went away after some controversies with the Ghana Football Association, and then following Avram Grant's departure, Kwesi Appiah has returned. So we'll talk about that. And then we'll talk about the convincing win of the Black Stars against Ethiopia in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. That's the 2019 African Cup of Nations qualifier. That was a superb performance from the senior national teams of Ghana. People are getting interested concerning the Black Stars. They are building back the zeal for Black Stars games. So I think that was a good one. Then we move on to Asamoah Gyan and the Black Stars captaincy issue with Andre Ayew. It's all over the news. Everybody's talking about it, and we also have to talk about it here. Then, Kotoko's Ghana Premier League game against Aduana Stars on Monday, a drawn game. We will discuss that too. Then move on to referee Isaka Afo's ban by the GFA. And then we round up with Floyd Mayweather. His visit to Ghana has been postponed, so we'll round up with that. So, quick up. We'll get into the stories, but as I told you earlier, you can join us on our Facebook page, that is Paul's Ghana Sports, and then put in your comments. We're going to read your comments when the show gets ahead. So hey, it's me and you here. You don't have to leave me hanging. Let's join and then get interactive. So our first topic today, Kwesi Appiah's return to the Black Stars. We all know Kwesi Appiah was around for some time. He was the first Black Stars coach to take us to the World Cup, a local coach taking us to the World Cup from our country. It was a good one, and we were all hyped up for the game and whatever he was doing. So it was brilliant until we went to the FIFA World Cup tournament, where a whole lot of issues. Ghana became a world disgrace, considering the fact that we have to fly money here and there to convince our players and then get them to at least play the game. It was begging all around. There were some slaps, as the reports tell us, from where some slaps that saw us gets a whole lot of issues concerning the Black Stars. Sule Muntari and Kevin Prince Boateng got suspended. Sule has apologized, so he's back in the team, and Kevin Prince Boateng hasn't, so he's still hanging there somewhere. But we know that's the story you all know. So Kwesi Appiah, following the 2014 FIFA World Cup in Brazil, was told to, hey, can you just please step aside so that we find a new coach? Then came in Avram Grant. Okay, so in a few months, Avram Grant took us to the 2015 African Cup of Nations. We came very, very close to winning the trophy, but we couldn't make it, and then went away on a penalty shootout in the final game against Cote d'Ivoire. So we thought, hey, maybe Avram Grant could do something, but boy, we didn't know what was coming, trust me. I'm not here to attack Avram Grant, but his performance with the senior national team of Ghana, my word. I think it was decent, but he is the first coach since we went to the first World Cup who has been abysmally, let's say, poor. Because right now, Ghana, we don't know our position even going into the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. Right now, it's going to be some sort of a miracle for us to qualify. So Avram Grant didn't do well, and then most people expected him to be even sacked before him taking us to this year's African Cup of Nations, but he wasn't. The coach had a lot of problems. First of all, not staying in Ghana to monitor our players. We play a match, our last game today, you see him the next time he's on Sky Sports discussing a whole lot of Premier League issues, leaving the Black Stars here. He will come back, and then if we complain, he tells us we should stop the bullshit and then concentrate on the football. So it was a whole lot of issues. So some parts of Ghanaian fans were kind of happy when Avram Grant finally left the senior national team. But Kwesi Appiah's return was also sort of a mixed feeling. But I think the vibe at the Black Stars camp was kind of hyped when he returned, when he was announced that he's coming for a second session to take a go at the Black Stars and possibly be equate to win as our major trophy in many years. So Kwesi Appiah came along, and I think it's decent to say that the build-up was great going ahead of the game against Ethiopia. That's the AFCON 2019 qualifier. So yeah, it was there. Everything was interesting. And then the real game got to her. So right now we are moving on to discuss the Black Stars game, and I think it's fair to say that Kwesi Appiah did his best for a start in the second stint, right? Throughout Avram Grant's tenure as Ghana coach, the only time he scored 5 goals or more was a World Cup qualifier against Mauritius. That was his only time. He was always doing the 1-0s, the 2-0s, but boy, we could all attest to the fact that Kwesi Appiah's first game upon his return, that is the first official game, the AFCON qualifier, was superb. We can't complain. The boys were on point. The new boys he brought in were doing what they had to do. So I think it's kind of fair to give him the credit for what he did. And also the vibe. It was the first time Ghana returned to Kumasi for a Black Stars game since the 2014 saga. As I narrated to you earlier, the whole World Cup wahala. Fans got pissed, and they actually booed the Black Stars when they returned for their game in Kumasi. So going back to Kumasi was some form of, okay, let's test and see Kwesi Appiah's first return. The GFA they've been roaming around. They've gone to Temale, they've been moving around, hoping to get the same kind of support. But I think Kumasi people were brilliant. Even in the rains, fans still trooped to the stadium, filled the whole stadium to cheer on the boys. And the Jama, even for the warm-up, was absolutely fantastic. You could see people were hyped for the game, and it was interesting to see the love for the Ghana national team coming back again from our people. So it was great. The boys' morale were boosted, and then in the game they did absolutely fantastic, scoring goals for fun, if you may say. Kwesi Appiah also did to his promise of promising Ghanaians he was going to add some new faces, because he was building a team that was going to stand the test of time. So Kwesi Appiah did well. He named the squad that had some new faces, and then they did well. Raphael Jamina, for instance, did absolutely fantastic. Yeah, you can say the 2 goals that they scored were form of a tap in and all that, but hey, you have to know your position to know when to tap in. If the ball got there, he wasn't around, he couldn't have been able to do that. So I think timing for a player who is willing to score is also key, and then he did fantastic. Lumor and then the other guys, they all did well. Ebenezer Ofori, Thomas Ejapon, they all did well, and all in all, I think it's good for the senior national team of Ghana, the Black Stars. Right now, it also puts something up. There is competition, because fans have been complaining, okay, so we call this same group of players, as they termed Avram Grant's squad selection, as a template squad. He always has a template. He just slaps it on, and then the same phase is coming on. Kwesi Appiah is saying he's going to be dynamic. He's going to change a few things up and then shake things up. So it's good for competition in any way. If you are comfortable in your place, I don't think you have the zeal and desire to do more. So him bringing in new faces who are actually performing. I know it's a one-game thingy, and then we can't just make a whole generalization about what is going to happen or how it's going to be in the future. But I think it was a great start. It was a great start for the team. And then these little boys coming up and then showing what they are made of also put some challenge to the boys who weren't called this time, that hey, you can't just stay at your place and then do whatever you want and then expect to be called back into the senior national team. No, that is not going to happen. And we hope that is not going to happen. So, you come in today, you don't perform. Next time, someone is taking your place. I think it's good. That is how to build a squad that is going to stand the test of time, as Kwesi Appiah said, because however we may believe it, trust me, Ghana have some real talents around the world. We have some good footballers around, and I think if you nurture them carefully and then bring them up, hopefully, we can have a go at 2019, the African Cup of Nations, and actually win it, rather than just getting to the final and then getting knocked out by some team somewhere. I know it's going to be hard, but I think we can still do it. We're still expecting a miracle in the 2018 FIFA World Cup, but Kwesi Appiah has promised. He says, yeah, even the GFA upon his unveiling said, okay, we're going to leave this later and then push it up some time in the future, making the 2019 AFCON our real target. So yeah, I think it's a fair deal for Kwesi Appiah. He should keep up the good work. It was a fantastic task. He's done well. We can't take that away from him. Scoring 5 goals is not an easy task. Any footballer, any coach will tell you. Someone came around and was scoring like 1-0, 1-0. Yeah, I know I'm throwing shade, but still, we were happy with that. Someone scoring 1-0, 1-0. Kwesi Appiah is doing well, so we have to commend him. Local coach, we have to back him. We have to push the team forward and then go on. But despite all this Kwesi Appiah story we are talking about, there's one angle that has taken over the media, the report, social media. Everybody is talking about it. Captain Asamoah Gyan's banned for the game. Okay, now personally, I think for a game that had so much at stake, that not so much at stake as in, like so much at stake with respect to what is going on with the captaincy for the senior national team of Ghana. There were reports earlier on that, hey, Andre Ayew is creating some form of group or gang in the team that are not happy with Asamoah Gyan being the captain, so there's a real battle between who is who and then who being the captain. I think it was really, really unnecessary of the part of the GFA, of the Black Stars Management Committee, of all the coaches that took charge of the game to have allowed that to happen. Yeah, the Black Stars coach explained following the game, like stating his reason for this. But personally, I think let's watch the video and see Kwesi Appiah explaining why when Gyan was getting substituted, he actually had to take his ban with him, and then they give Andre Ayew a new ban for. Let's watch the video, and then after that we will discuss it.
What is the point of the team? What is going on with the team?
No, there's nothing going on in the team. There's so much peace, there's so much unity, and discipline for me is so the highest that I've seen since I was here some years back, and for me now there's so much discipline and unity in the team. What happened was the captain band has been customized with Gyan's picture on it. So we are all aware that in case he's being changed, we cannot give a customized to it. So the idea was, in case he's being changed during the game, you need to give the original one that is from the club.
So it's a customized armband for the captain.
Yes, yes. You can see his picture on it.
It's a national team. Is it allowed? Is it allowed? It's a national team by
He did this by
Asamoah Gyan is the captain of the team.
Was the Black Stars coach Kwesi Appiah explaining that Gyan had to take the ban out because he had his face on it, a special customized ban for him. But what I'm asking is, why? Especially ahead of the game when there were rumors that Andre Ayew and Asamoah Gyan, they'll not be fine. Like that's what people are saying. And then me, I always go with this. In every rumor there is an element of truth. So maybe it might not be the full story, but there must be some form of a situation that instigated the whole problem. So if you know that that's what is going to happen, why do you even do it? Asamoah Gyan could have wore a normal captain's armband. Fine, it's fantastic. He's a fantastic striker. Yeah, we did that for him on his 100 game. Cool, but do we have to anticipate that for his 50th goal? No. I still don't buy the excuse that the Black Stars coach is doing. I think that was the only thing I'll take away from him in his game against Ethiopia, like the first official game back with Ghana. I won't buy that. There is absolutely no way I'm going to buy that it had to be done. No, we could have done the normal way, avoided a bad PR, and then done things in the right direction. So Asamoah Gyan's captain's armband saga, I think we should forget. But it's bringing a whole lot of issues up. Gyan is saying no. People are trying to mess up the Black Star system. People are trying to do a whole lot of stuff. But hey, what is it? Like when you try to get stuff done, you have to do it the right way. Gyan has no excuse, but I'm not with the people who are saying that based on this, Gyan is a bad striker or not. No, Dombote is talking and then he said he started the team with Asamoah Gyan and all that, but I don't get it. The fact that he started with him, he is an experienced player. In fact, he's been scoring the goals from Ghana. So let's also not take anything away from from Asamoah Gyan. 50 goals is phenomenal. The guy is averaging around a goal every 2 games he plays for Ghana. You don't get a striker better than that for a country. Asamoah Gyan has done well. He's the 3rd African player who has actually scored 50 goals for his country. So amidst all the captaincy issues, and then I think it's fair to say congratulations to Asamoah Gyan for what he has done. And then his teammates are saying, Christian Achus has said it in perfect word, that Asamoah Gyan is a blessing to Ghana, no doubt about that. Sometimes we sit down and then we worry, okay, so who is actually going to take charge when Asamoah Gyan is finally out of the senior national team of Ghana? But I say, hey, talents are always spotted, and then we hope to get one soon. Now let's quickly move on from this and then go into the Ghana Premier League, where fans were bored on Monday. Kotoko versus Aduana Stars, 0-0 draw. Kotoko are still fit on the table. But talking about the Kotoko game, there is also a new twist about the Kotoko. They played the game at the Takwa TNA Park with Midiama back in April 5th. The referee who was in the middle of the game was referee Isaka Afo. Now, this referee awarded 2 controversial penalties against Asante Kotoko. News coming in is that the Ghana Football Association, after their investigation, says, hey, he was way below the standard expected of him, so he's been banned 4 games alongside his first assistant, that is Kwesi Brobe. The Kotoko have posted this on their website, and then they're explaining the details. So for now, Coach Isaka Afo will not take charge of 4 games in the Ghana Premier League. That is his ban for that abysmal performance in the game between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Midiama SC at the Takwa TNA Park. So that is news coming in. If you didn't know, you know. Now we are going to move on to our last topic today. It is Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather a few weeks ago was supposed to announce that he was coming to Ghana on June 15th, on June 16th, and then the catch of the video was Motherland Ghana, mentioning Motherland Africa. Let's watch the video of Floyd Mayweather announcing his trip to Ghana. Okay, I think we are having some technical issues bringing you the video from Floyd Mayweather when he announced his trip to Ghana. But the catching news is that he says he's not coming anymore until further notice. Like, the trip has been postponed. So Floyd Mayweather is actually not coming to Ghana now. We don't know the dates yet. He posted on his Twitter page that Motherland Africa, Nigeria, and Ghana, my undefeated African tour, has been pushed to the fall. So we actually don't know the date, but there's some bit of good news in there when you get to know that he's actually postponed his trip. It's not all bad news, because remember that fight with Manny Pacquiao? It was a big one. We all stood up throughout the night. We all stood up to... Okay, so we'll get to our video of Floyd Mayweather when he announced, shouting Motherland Africa, Motherland Ghana. Let's watch the video now.
What's up? It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather, Africa, Ghana. Your man Floyd Mayweather and the Money Team, June 15th and June 16th. The Motherland, Ghana. Floyd Money Mayweather and the Money Team, June 15th, June 16th, 2017. Floyd Money Mayweather and the Money Team, Ghana, Africa, June 15th, June 16th. The Motherland. What's up? It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather, Africa, Ghana. Your man Floyd Mayweather and the Money Team, June 15th and June 16th. The Motherland, Ghana. Floyd Money Mayweather and the Money Team, June 15th, June 16th, 2017. Floyd Money Mayweather and the Money Team, Ghana, Africa, June 15th, June 16th. The Motherland.
So he has announced it, but Charlie, he had to postpone it. Like I was saying, there was some bit of good news in there, because we are hearing rumors that he's gearing up for a fight with McGregor. So like another big one, like we stood up for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Floyd Mayweather is going to fight again. If that is true, I think it is worth it for him not coming to Ghana now and then actually postponing it. Like rumors going around also show that like the fight will be in August. So I think it's pretty close for boxing fans. We are all hyped about it. And if Mayweather is coming back from retirement to fight again, I say hell yeah. He can postpone his trip to Ghana whenever he wants. Now we're going to read some of your comments for the show. We have Nathaniel Konya saying the show is awesome. Okay, thank you, Nathaniel, for your comments. We have Sharif Valentino Shera also saying nice one. Yeah, Sharif is also doing well. We have Abdullah saying, I am watching live from the United Arab Emirates, Saya City. I really enjoy the show. Keep it up, guys. We also enjoy you joining us to interact with us on our show. So we say thank you too for watching. We have Isu Salifo also saying awesome. And then David Okra saying nice one. Yeah, guys, we love you being on our show always. You can log on to pulse.com.ga/sport for all your sports news. We got you covered every time you need it. So rounding up our show, I think Floyd Mayweather is not coming to Ghana for now, but there is a bit of a silver lining in there that could prove that Mayweather could be fighting again. We're going to thank you and then round up the show here. We've discussed Kwesi Appiah, we've discussed the Jan saga, we've discussed the Kotoko game, we've discussed referee Isifu getting sacked. You can still send in your comments, we reply you whenever you need, and then you can log on to pulse.com.ga/sports. We have a whole bunch of sports info for you. We have other videos for you to watch. You can also come onto our Facebook page and then you see everything we're doing there. Once again, I'm going to thank you for joining us on the game plan today. My name is Kwame Boachen. Bye-bye. See you next time.